I'm standing right out in the open, and this doe's just walking this way. It's probably looking for a handout. He's definitely not afraid of me. It's maybe, I don't know, 75 yards or so. There's a whole gaggle of them back there. You can't see them behind the grass. This one seems pretty friendly. She keeps coming a little closer. Yeah, I'm standing here right in the middle of the silhouette range. I'm just a little bit in front of the turkeys. I'm kind of looking across the range. So she's like, you know, at the far part of the trap fields over there. There's several trap houses over there, so she's right at the edge of where they quit mowing in front of the trap fields. I can see some tail flagging in some of the other ones that are further away, but this one's up pretty close. She's looking at me. She doesn't know what quite to make of it. Doing the prance. Tail down, doing the prance. Little wiggle. They certainly have weird behaviors. I'm standing pretty still, just holding the telephone out in front of me to video. She might be able to hear me. There isn't much wind, but you know, this is a pretty populated area. There's, you know, subdivisions and stuff not that far away, so she's probably somewhat used to people. Got the ears up. I hope she doesn't go too much more to my left because I'm twisted a little bit and I'm trying to stand pretty still. I don't want to twist and make a step. But then again, it might not bother her at all. I'm kind of hoping she gets out far enough that she gets into this mowed grass. That's maybe, oh, I don't know, 50 yards, maybe a little more. She's probably 60 yards away right now, maybe. She's stomping a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh, there's the blow. She's had enough. And I was standing perfectly still. Didn't do anything, you know, I was talking. Nope, she's stopping and still checking me out. I say they're bizarre critters. Say she was maybe 60 yards or so when she blew. Let's pace it off. She was past that grass over there. I'll just take casual steps. They're still waiting over there. There's 30 paces. There's 50. About almost 70 pacers, a couple more of the friends. About 70 paces to where this grass got taller, but my paces are not quite a yard, so she was probably right, you know, 60, 65 yards away, I would guess, when she decided she'd had enough of me and did her blow and run. It's just bizarre to watch them. Yeah, these are not real skittish deer. They seem to be pretty comfortable with the situation. She figured she was close enough, I guess. But, you know, to give you an idea where I'm at, right now I'm on the right edge of the range. And that's the 200-meter sighter ram. The other 200-meter rams and then the smaller scale targets are laid down for the evening. They do that so that people aren't tempted to come out here and shoot at them when they shouldn't. We got the half scale and fifth scale stuff out here, and the shoot-off targets out at 200 meters. So I'll walk up there and you can kind of get a look at what that looks like now that we're done playing with the deer. But that 200-meter ram, it pretty much stays there until, I think they take it out when the match is over. This is a 2-day match, both Saturday and Sunday. So I think they take those out after the match is over, and that's that. So coming out here to the 200-meter berm, which 200 meter is the longest they have at this range. So the 200-meter rams are over there towards that end of the rail, and then the smaller scale targets like your half scale and fifth scale are down here, and then the 10 shoot-off targets. I think there's 10. Is there 5 or 10? There's 5. But there's your half scale rams. These are the same size as the field pistol rams. For context, you know, they're not huge. You know, that's a half scale ram, and that's the same size as a field pistol ram, but you know, for the half scale big bore, these are at 200 meters. In field pistol, they're at 100 meters. So that's the half scale guys. And then these little guys here, those are your shoot-off targets for tiebreakers. So you got this turkey here. He got hit in a shoot-off round. We'll bring him back up and get him on the rail where he belongs here. So for shoot-off targets at this match, they had a turkey, a chicken, a pig, a chicken, another turkey. Kind of a bookend set there. I'm zoomed in a lot here. Let me zoom back out. That's a little better. That'll give you a better look at what the target sizes really are. So the shoot-off targets are the smaller ones. And then that's a half-scale ram for field pistol, or half-scale big bore. There, again, there's a hand, you know, for how big that is. So these are at 200 meters in half scale. And these are fifth scale rams. So, you know, if you think you're good hitting the regular big bore targets, you can shoot half scale, and then you can get down to these fifth scale guys. That's quite a target at 200 meters. I'm not there yet. I'm still working on the full-sized ones. So, but the guys that are good, The 5th scale is what they shoot at and get out to these distances, and that's a challenge. And then down here on this end of the rail, we've got, these are the full-size rams. This is your normal full-size 200-meter ram. So, you know, they're pretty good sized. So these weigh about 55 pounds, I think, typically. You know, there's, you know, for comparison, there's a hand. So, you know, if you're doing horse talk, I guess it's, you know, its body's about 2 hands. So pretty good sized target, but still, that's a, you know, when you're first getting started, that's a challenging shot at 200 meters, especially in the production class where you're shooting 10-inch barrel and iron sights. It's a challenge. So that's what we got out here at our 200-meter line. Well, the one deer is back, the one with the bigger body size. It's I've walked out a fair amount, so I don't know if you can see. There's that trap house right there, and she's just to the left of the trap house, moving there and behind it. Yeah, it's, you know, this is a 2-day shoot that they do here at Barry County Conservation Club, and I've just been bringing my little camper up and staying overnight. I shoot Saturday and stay overnight and shoot Sunday. And if you look kind of right there straight ahead of us, that's the firing line. Let's see if I can get a little zoom action there. That's the covered firing line where we shoot from. And then there's another little range off to our right that's for the rimfire stuff, for the 22s. We'll walk back here to the 150-meter line. So here's your half scale and 5th scale turkeys. These are the half scale guys here. Once again, this is at 150 meters, but this same size target is used at 75 meters for the field pistol class, the half scale. And then down here, here's your 5th scale. They're a little smaller, but that's a heck of a shot. Heck of a shot at 150 meters. And then the full-size turkeys over here, which you've seen in some of my other pictures before. That's the full-size turkey. Big bore turkey, I guess you'd say. So comparison size there, you know. Then that's the cider turkey out here at 150. But yeah, it's a well, got more of our deer friends out there. They probably feel safer on here. There aren't any deer silhouettes, you know, so they know that they're okay. Now a pig or a chicken or a turkey or a ram may not be quite so comfortable around here. Yeah. But yeah, it's starting to, you know, evening time cooling off a little bit. It's going to be a pleasant night for camping out, and I left the club for a little while and just went and got snacks, some food and stuff, and came back and just kind of walking around and checking things out, getting some exercise and fresh air. Nice to have some relaxing time. You know, it's funny because, you know, this is Hastings, Michigan, just on the kind of southwest side of Hastings, Michigan, and it's not that far into town where the restaurants and stuff are, but it's really quiet here, peaceful. So we'll stop at the 100-meter line here. So this is the furthest line for field pistol, which the field pistol stuff is over there just a little ways. They shoot it at a little bit different spot. This is your 100 meters with there's your half scale pigs, and Steve was shooting the last round, and you can see that he's a very credible shooter. He's been doing it a long time, and you can see those nicely placed spots on those half scale pigs. And there's the 5th scale pigs, and I'm not sure if Steve was shooting or Adam was shooting at those, but they're both very good shooters. You can see those pigs are hit real well. And this is a full scale pig, so those other ones are These little guys here, those are 5th scale. So there's a good comparison. There's the full-size pig for big bore, and that's the 1/5 scale pig. And of course the cider pig there, and the rest of the big bore pigs. And over here, this is the field pistol rack for 100 meters. So there's your 100-meter field pistol rams, which are half size. They're the same size as those half scale ones that were out at 200. It's just a different class. Field pistol, it's more meant for, you know, typical everyday handguns. So, you know, they're production guns, and there's a class for both iron sights and for optics. And there's a limited list of cartridges. You know, your typical length Magnum cartridges are allowed, and then also 22 Hornet is allowed, 270 Ren, 3220. I'm trying to think, is there any other cartridges? But you know, there's probably 22 Hornet is one of the most popular cartridges for the field pistol game. You're shooting targets out to 100 meters, and like I said, these are our 100-meter rams. And then right in front of us, this is the 75-meter little berm with 75-meter field pistol turkeys. And they're all laying down and getting their rest. And I may have been, I had a decent round of field pistol today. Those, I don't know if those are my hits that are on there or not. I don't think so, because those are on the back sides of the way the targets were set when I shot. Yeah, I think that's my hit there. I was low on that one. Missed that one. I don't remember how many of them I got. I had a pretty good rack of pigs up here at 75 meters. So we also have up here at 75 meters, we've got some of the small targets for the half scale and 5th scale. You can see there's, on these target stands here, there's 2 different size chickens. Depending on who's shooting what, they pick which one. They either put the half scale up or the 5th scale up, depending on what the guys are shooting. So there's, you know, 2 targets on each stand here. And then you have your big bore chickens over here. I said 75, this is 50 meters. There's your big bore chickens for 50 meters. And then your 50-meter field pistol pigs. And I think, once again, those are not, I think I was the last person to shoot field pistol, but I think he painted them after I did it. And these are on the back sides, because you have 10 targets and they're in 2 banks, and the targets always face the middle. So the first 5 are facing, you know, to the middle, and then the second 5 are facing to the middle that way. So the way these are laying right now, that's not the side we were shooting today. And if you flip them up to the side we were shooting today, they've already been painted, so the hits are not on there anymore. But hey, there's a little bit of an overview of a silhouette course. If I had better signal here, I'd turn this on live and talk about it, but don't have a real good signal. But I'm coming up on 20 minutes. It's getting dragged out. I was really just turning this on to take pictures of the deer, and ended up talking about the silhouette course. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up and think about kicking back, and I might have a little dessert and read a book for a spell and get a good night's sleep in this fresh air. I think it's gonna be down to about 50 tonight, and that's gonna be pretty marvelous for sleeping weather. Thanks for watching.